moving his infantry off to the side. You know, slowly moving up. He's going to be very safe. He just pops Testudo, no problem. Archer fire, no problem. I'll just take a little bit of defensive points. No problem. They're just... Aquilla, Polonica, they've got 11 minutes, so plenty of time. So they're just putting their forces in a way that they can easily surround and overwhelm. Very smart choices over here. And we got the Caesar jabs moving up a little bit. Yeah, the Aquilla, Polonica is just going to take their time to slowly move forward and see what they need to do. Now, it's going to be interesting. How are they going to utilize Undefeated with these triple pikes, let alone Vicarious and the triple elephants? I was expecting to see a fight at the flag, but now after I was caught by surprise. The French team is definitely on full defensive mode. Looks like more infantry are getting around. Looks like Neris is going to come around the back to also have a little more infantry in the back lines. They have plenty of infantry over here. Just slowly moving their forces into position. Neris has got to be careful with that infantry, though. Now, seeing a lot of this, if I was the French, I would not want to get myself caught into a position where I get completely surrounded. As we've seen, if an entire team gets completely surrounded in the right, settings, it just takes one hole, and that could be the end of the game. And a very nice shot by Rex 4312 with the Pila throw right onto Darte 44, taking out about half of his health and 15 models. Very, very smart. Very, very nice Pila throw. We have over here Undefeated taking some fire, taking the archers away from the fight. Maybe being a distractor, maybe not. Maybe he was a little too soon on the movements. I don't know why it's not showing the names. There we go. Alright, and we have Thor moving up closer. Getting up close. Neris being a good distraction, so Thor's going to move up. He's going to try and take some shots with his javelins. He is in range of the archers, but Neris throwing the flames on the pikes. Very smart, and they are now fucking V-cheat. They are V-cheat, so now he cannot drop pikes. He cannot do shield bash. Very smart choice by Thor, making a hole, but he has no support, and the cavalry is going to come through and pressure him. Disaster coming in, maybe as a little savior. Meanwhile, at the back, there is a capture going on. They're getting completely surrounded. If the French team does not respond fast enough, they could be forced out of into a loss through cap. Very nice and clean surround by Aquilla, Polonica. Are they going to get a capture, boys? It's very close. No, it's not going to happen. They've got the elephants in there engaged. Good job. Still a very nice breaking of their defense. And now the French team is forced to attack. However, this is not looking good. The elephants over here engage with the Germanicus infantry. Tanafels as well. They're going to have to somehow find a way through this hole. In which case, Disaster has found a hole, but he's not quite enough. They have the cavalry shield screening there. Very good on them. This is not looking good for Aquilla, Polonica. A very different strategy being done right here by the French team. Very, very different from what we are used to. They went a full-on defense on this battle. And I can't say it is working in their favor. Very good, very clean way of having a good defense. They almost came to a capture though by Aquilla, Polonica. And I think that's what they were aiming for. A quick cap, just as a hey, you know what? Screw your defense. feel as though if Aquilla Polonica had it, maybe archers or something, this would have been a little bit better in their favor rather than the double cav. The double cav pick was a very odd choice in my opinion for this kind of a battle. Disaster did get through though. He did get through on the range, but it's not going to be enough. He's going to be quickly routed. And it's pretty much at this stage is Aquilla Polonica is going to lose this match. I can't see them coming back. They still have to deal with an elephant. There's lots of javelins, lots of archers, plenty of infantry protection. It's pretty much, I'm gonna call this as going to be Dresseur's game, boys. And this is pretty interesting. You know, this is one of the first matches where we see of Admiral defense that has actually worked out in their favor. You know, we saw a defense from what team was it? I can't remember off the top of my head, but I believe it was which team was it? It was last week. There was a defense on Salernum on the little cliffside by a building, but it was not enough to hold back the enemy team. This was a very, very strong defense by Dresseur, and it shows that they've probably been practicing this kind of a defense. Even though the pikes didn't really have much to do in this match, they did deter, you know, the enemy from pushing them too hard. So it might not necessarily be the fact that the pikes will be effective in battle, but their usage and utility as a scare, like, hey, do you really want to push the pike? Do you really want to push me? I've got fight in the shade. I've got, you know, pikes. It's not necessarily just a it's utility in battle. It's utility to frighten off players from fighting in that area. Very, very strong victory for Team Dresseur. And that is all of Aquilla Polonica dead and out of the match. So don't underestimate, guys, that, you know, pikes can still be used in this environment, especially if you're going for a heavy defense of some sort. And I believe that is GG. Congratulations.